wishes all come true. May you always do for others, and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars, and climb on every rung, and may you stay forever young. May you stay forever young.
My first day at Crown felt very familiar. I had a lot of family members surrounding me, and I just felt like it was really welcoming. I just clicked with all the girls instantly, and I made some of my best friends for the rest of my life here.
I had a great time as my first day. What I really enjoyed was that you get to meet a lot of new people that you didn't know and create bonds that you never thought would exist in high school.
When you come in as a freshman, you're required to do 80 hours of phys ed, 20 hours a year, whether it was participating in YAFAD or Libenu. I realized that I wanted to continue that even after I left the school.
I've been fortunate to volunteer with YAFAD and Libenu and ICJA, which are all organizations that deal with kids with special needs. They're able to show me a whole new element of the world and open my eyes just to see how amazing the world is, how much good there is around me.
I was a transfer student from freshman year to sophomore year. As soon as I got here, I was immediately welcomed. I felt like learning was something that I really could get invested in.
One of my favorite secular classes was AP US History with Mr. Cooper. Everyone in the class was genuinely interested in history and wanted to be in that class. So it made for a really great classroom environment. And Mr. Cooper, we had a great relationship with him.
The school kindled a passion for mathematics in me. I was slowly able to explore and for myself find out and discover my passion for that subject. And every single math teacher at this school wants to help you love mathematics.
One class that's open to juniors and seniors is the architecture class. One of the main parts of the class is building a final project, and I made a pretty good project that I'm proud of. And during it, I made a lot of friends over the course, and we had a great time in class.
My favorite secular studies class was AP Biology with Mrs. Ruth Gleiser. She was a really good teacher. She really helped us prepare for the AP Biology exam throughout the year. And she was also a really good teacher because she was passionate about what she was teaching.
I really enjoyed the art program here at Ida Crown. Miss Kelly is an amazing teacher. I joined advanced art and I really just learned so much, and it's really such a great way to express myself and take a break. I just love her class.
One big aspect of Ida Crown that I'll miss is just the way you can be so social and the way you can walk around the commons, walk around the school, and sit down, talk with your friends. It's really makes Ida Crown even more appealing and makes it even more fun.
Bayham, they're the best people on earth, you know? They'll teach you a lot that you need to know to go on with life. They'll make your mind grow. They'll allow you to be able to become a better person, learn Torah, but I think most importantly, they'll allow you to become the best person you want to be.
Rabbi Fliegelman's class was great because he's such a great guy who makes you feel part of his family as soon as you lock eyes with him. So he melts the stress away from your life.
Judaics is one of those subjects that you connect with the teachers really well. I love my Gemara teacher, Rabbi Rosen. Had him for 2 years. An amazing person. When you're doing well when the teacher understands you and can connect with you on a personal level.
We had a joint Flamage class, and it was Mrs. Pagonitz, Mrs. Ephraim, and Mrs. Kraft, and we were talking about tefillah. And even though all through high school we've been learning about tefillah, I really thought I gained a deeper connection on when I'm praying and when I'm davening because of how small the class was and the connections and the conversations that we all had together.
I highly enjoyed my AJSP class sophomore year with Mrs. Yitzchak because we really delved into the Rambam's aspect of that. Knowing that there's a deeper part of life really was eye-opening.
My experience with the Rebellion Ida Crown extends beyond just the classroom. For example, this past year, first semester, I had a free period where there was barely any students who had a free. So I'd hang out with 2 other kids and Rabbi Stromer and Rabbi Rosenbaum. And that was one of my favorite parts of senior year, just chilling with them.
I go to the YU Kollel some days in the morning. All the guys there are nice and young, and they're really relatable.
I think the Kollel brings a lot to school. On Fridays, I've just started a Pirkei Avos learning with Rabbi Ephraim Wiesenberg. It's always fun to talk and schmooze with them and be with them, and it's pretty cool.
While at Icon, I did a few extracurriculars. One of the favorite ones I did was math league. We met a few times a year, and I did it all 4 years I did it.
This year, I was fortunate to be the chairman of the board of the Israel Advocacy Club at Ida Crown. We host bi-monthly presentations about current events in Israel to really educate us on Israel and standing up for ourselves and our identities as Jews.
I've had the opportunity to be part of Ida Crown Girls Club on the board for 4 years, and we've provided experiences and events for all the girls in the school, and I've seen such a sense of community, and we really just come together to have a good time.
Another part of ICJC is the Purim events, where each year is a different theme creatively made up from the girls in the grade, the girls junior, senior. Each event is an opportunity to make friends.
One of the clubs that I participated in Ida Crown was the literary magazine Charlotte's Web. And I feel very proud that I collaborated with not just my stories, but also working together with everybody involved in the club.
One thing I enjoyed the most was being a part of Student to Student. And Student to Student, we go to non-Jewish high schools and we talk about our lives as Jewish teens. And I'm so glad I had that opportunity.
For me, one of the most amazing experiences here at Ida Crown has been the Ida Crown wrestling team. I joined as a sophomore and learned a lot about improving my character, learning life lessons, and working as a team with all my teammates.
I really enjoyed my time on the soccer team at Ida Crown. I'm very thankful for Coach Leo, who put so much time into the team.
I learned a lot of skills on the soccer team. I learned teamwork, how to motivate people, how to get people involved. Friendship was a big thing I learned on the team, and the soccer team was a great experience.
It's been a really great experience playing on the varsity basketball team. We're all friends and we're all able to play as teammates and unselfishly. And we all took upon roles on being leaders on the team.
I've been on the Ida Crown baseball team for the past 4 years, and I've really enjoyed my experience because not only was I able to get better at the sport, but I got to be close with kids of all ages.
Some of the extracurriculars that I've done are sports like soccer and wrestling. I really like those because they're team sports. At the end of the season, you can really see how far you've gone, how much your hard work has paid off, and that's really why I like them.
I founded the Sports Media Club and created it with the help of the school administration, who gave us a very generous funding for the club. And this was always my dream when I came to Ida Crown, to create something. It was just really meaningful to see the impact that something that you can create can have on people. We had a boys' Shabbaton. It was the first year that we've had ICBC, and so it was the first year that we had a boys' Shabbaton for the entire school, and it was really amazing the fact that Rabbi Rosenbaum and Rabbi Stromer were really able to put it together, and I had an amazing time with my friends.
At Ida Crown, we go on a lot of retreat trips, and one of my favorite trips was after a retreat, we went go-karting. It was a really great time. I love go-karting. I'll miss how connected we all are. You always feel very connected.
I participated in the fencing team. I've been in the chess club, and I've learned that some of the most important things is not what you do, but who you do it with and how you go about doing it. And ICJA helped me forge that community.
This is my home. This is my home. This is my home.
One memorable trip was the trip to DC for the Israel rally, as coming together as a community, which was very nice, as well as the trip to Israel for the seniors.
We got to volunteer in all sorts of things. We got to cook food for the soldiers. That was a lot of fun. And we also got to volunteer with children who were affected by the war.
It was the first time I've been to Israel in about 14 years, so it was basically seeing it again for the first time. And some of my favorite parts were, doing work to help out the country when they needed it most.
It was so incredible that we were given the opportunity with our teachers, with our friends, to really bond with everyone and at the same time do so much chesed at such a hard time.
Felt like I was helping out the nation of Israel, and felt really good. Felt connected more. I felt more spiritually connected too.
Your little hands wrapped around my finger, and it's so quiet in the world tonight. Your little eyelids flutter 'cause you're dreaming, so I tuck you in, turn on your favorite.
Sophomore year of high school, I came to Ida Crown. It was really a pivotal moment in my life, and I'm so thankful for the experiences that I made here, for all the friends I've made here.
I really learned all about friendship and how I can take that into the next part of my life and use all the relationships that I made for the better.
Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, don't you ever grow up, just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, don't you ever grow up, it could stay this simple.
I would have never met the same people that I met at Ida Crown, and even the teachers, and still have everyone's number, and we're looking forward to still communicate, and I think that's something you can't get in every school, but you can get at Ida Crown.
I'm definitely thankful for my Ida Crown experience. I feel like I got a quality education here, and I got great friends, amazing extracurricular opportunities. I'm just really thankful that I had parents who were willing to, give me the opportunity to attend Ida Crown.
I'm forever grateful to Ida Crown for the experiences that I've had here. I definitely feel like I am prepared academically for my future, and I do feel like I've been prepped to thrive in the modern world. I do feel like I've built a family here, and that's something that I'll take on forever.
Wish I never grown up, it could still be simple. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, don't you ever grow up, just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, don't you ever grow up, it could stay this simple. I won't let nobody hurt you, never grow, won't let no one break your heart. And even though you want to, please try to never grow up. Oh, don't you ever grow up.